9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, chingale.
Cuando me acuerdo hasta lloro, que aunque la jaula sea de oro, no deja de ser prisión.
Escúchame, hijo.
It's a mighty long road that my poor hands have hoed. My poor feet had traveled a long dusty road. Out of your dust bowl and westward we rode. Your deserts was hot and your mountains was cold. I worked on your orchards of peaches and prunes, slept on the ground by the light of your moon. At the edge of your cities you will see us, and then we come with the dust and we're gone with the wind.
My name is Cesar Rafael.
I am a student of Desert Mirage High School. I'm 16 years old.
I live in Thermal, a small town in California.
What are you about to see? I baked the Coachella Valley.
If you have not heard of Thermal, it is because it is not in most maps. For the rest of the country, we don't even exist. We are invisible. Yo soy invisible. In Thermal and its nearby towns, it is a daily struggle for most to survive.
At least 5 days of the month, I wake up smelling burning trash.
Every month, I wake up to find myself in a fog of smoke produced by illegal dump burning.
Sometimes the fire just burns all day.
I myself could say I live in an area of contamination.
My name is Gustavo Navarre, and I'm a science teacher at Desert Mirage High School. I'm a graduate from the University of Riverside at California with a degree in biological and agricultural sciences. Most of these people live in probably some of the most dirtiest and poorest communities of the East Valley because, I mean, simply the wages they make and the cost of living do not correspond. And so, you know, they have to cut corners. You got people living in those doodles, you know, which is for a couple of years now, the federal agencies have been trying to go in there and shut it down due to the poor sanitation that these people experience. About 3 years back, these people are without water and electricity for the entire summer. You've got sewage being dumped where kids play, and these are the people that go and pick the fruits that, you know, come on a trip, fruits and vegetables that appear on our tables every day.
In the 1994, the EPA ordered a halt to trash incineration on the Torres Martinez Reservation.
As a scientist, I can tell you, all the illegal dumping and the burning that's going on, I mean, all that byproduct that's produced is getting absorbed by someone, and that someone is the people that live there. You know, you can take a healthy pair of lungs and compare them to someone who's lived in noodles for 18 years. Their lungs are not going to be the same. It's like taking a smoker's lungs and taking a non-smoker's lungs.
When plastics are burned, cyanide gases are released.
Cyanide gases cause respiratory problems when inhaled.
¿Dónde vives? ¿En Duros? ¿Y te gusta vivir aquí?
No.
¿No? ¿Por qué? ¿Sí? ¿Y tú ves el humo cuando queman la basura?
Sí.
¿Sí? ¿Te has enfermado por vivir aquí?
Sí.
¿Sí? ¿De qué te enfermas?
De las dos.
¿En dónde vives?
En Duros.
¿En Duros? ¿Qué te parece el ambiente allí? ¿Te gusta?
No, está muy contaminado.
¿Sí? ¿Qué te gustaría que fuera diferente? ¿Cómo te gustaría que fuera diferente?
Pues que no quemaran
¿Que no quemaran la basura?
Ajá.
¿Por qué?
Que huele muy feo y contamina.
¿Sí? ¿Y cómo harías ese cambio? Si tú pudieras hablar con el dueño del parqueadero, ¿qué le dirías?
Pues que pudiera quemar la basura.
¿Sí? ¿Te has llegado a enfermar?
Sí.
¿De qué?
De asma. Me tienen que llevar mucho al doctor y no puedo salir para afuera.
Ok. ¿Y qué te parece este valle con todos los pesticidas que se huelen? ¿Conoces a alguien que trabaja en el field?
Sí, mi mamá trabajaba.
3% of pesticides used were on California leads known to cause cancer of reproductive harm.
The problem with pesticides is that if they get into the environment, which most of the time they do, they can have a disastrous effect on an ecosystem from the very low trophic levels to the very high consumers.
The Salton Sea is the largest body of water in California. It is also the most polluted. Since the 1920s, the region farmers have used it to dispose of agricultural drain water which contains numerous pesticides. The Salton Sea has no outlet, so all of the water is stagnant and it is evaporated by the hot desert sun. Through evaporation, the chemicals from the pesticides and sewage from Mexicali, it is inhaled in the valley breeze. During dust storms, thousands of animals have died from Salton Sea's pollution. Imagine what it does to humans. This short film is about the places in the world that many city people don't know about. Thermal, California.
Thermal, California. My home.
My home.
My school.
My school.
My family. My air.
My water.
Hopefully, the damage done to our natural resources.
Hopefully, may be reversed.
Hopefully,
the damage done may serve as not only an example of how to change this damage
of what we must not and should not do
to our earth,
or home, or family.
Let me tell you about the people that must slave all kinds of ways just to make a nation what it is today. They working on the sun, they working on the cold, they work when they're young and they work when they're old. They bust up their hands and they bust up their feet. When they complain, they get nothing to eat. We buy the things that they suffer to build. I can't believe that it's going on still. The people that must struggle with their blood, sweat and tears, work hard for nothing for so many long years. Try to feed them youth when they never get paid, and nothing they can do and there's nothing they can say. We need to stop the craziness going round in all of the country, cities and towns. I can't stand to see the people work till they die. I can't stand to see the mama them cry. Mama, I can feel you crying, mama. Trickle down to the hungry souls, just enough to wet those lips and keep them on a roll. What's yours is yours, that's right. What's mine is mine. It's a vicious game they play. Someone's daddy made those rules, and the son don't wanna change.